going to be missing
She's
us.
going to be like, where are you? Oh, look, Robin's already there. Holy doodle. Hi, Robin.
Holdout from yesterday.
Was that a holdout from yesterday?
Oh,
I don't know.
All right, I said
Seems a little quick
something,
because
so
it doesn't
should.
say.
Yeah. Oh,
Doesn't
okay.
say
Maybe
we
it's
have any
from
viewers.
It could be from yesterday. We don't even. Oh, we don't even have any viewers. Oh dear.
That's okay.
We're gonna be singing to
Look
the.
at there. Oh, there's the numbers are up top there.
Yeah, I
Scroll
don't
down.
Can you?
scroll up, Barb.
Oh, still.
Not down.
No, the thing goes down.
No, the
Okay.
thing goes up.
No,
To
the,
get
the
there.
picture goes down. This is like arguing with my husband about the channel listing. I say, no, go up, and he goes the other way.
Yeah.
And I said, no, up. And
Up,
he says,
and
I'm
he
going
goes,
up in the numbers. No.
Hi,
no,
Tina. Hi, Carol.
We're arguing about husbands.
And about which way is up and down on your remote control, because they never get it right.
Yeah.
They always go the opposite way. Can you
Yeah.
go up a channel? So they go down.
So I can't watch TV on my own because I can't read the screen.
Oh. You have to have adult supervision there.
My glasses mostly do the trick, but then there's lots of nights where like Sean can scroll really quick through.
Oh my goodness. we
Netflix
have
and Disney
lots
Plus.
of people.
Oh my God, we're up to 10. Hi.
And I can't scroll that
Can't
fast.
scroll-
So like, I'm like, how are you even seeing this? But I think he knows what's on
Yeah.
those channels,
I
and I don't
think
watch
so.
enough TV to know.
I just
That's right.
drives me crazy.
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
look at all those wonderful
All those
people tuned
wonderful
in.
people. Are we
All right,
ready?
well, welcome to
Okay.
okay,
Day 8.
day 8.
Count us in, Sandy.
All right, are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 easy patterns, 7 snipping scissors, 6 cutting rulers, 5 golden threads, 4 meters of fabric, 3 3-yard quilt books, 2 special classes, so I can use my new sewing machine.
Oh, much better. We all have this nailed
It all-
by day 12.
That little break is so important, isn't it? Yeah, awesome. Oh my God, that is the best. I love you guys.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna get all through this year, and then we'll take a year off.
Okay.
And we'll forget.
We'll start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, and we'll have to do something
It's
different.
okay.
we'll
next
do
year.
I
something
once
different.
rewrote Good King Wenceslas in
Oh, I love that one.
rap.
Oh, God. Okay. You know that I can't carry a tune, right? Like,
You were clearly carrying a tune. We got this.
Nailed it.
we nailed it.
8 easy patterns.
All right, 8 easy patterns it is.
Sounds good.
Day 8. All right.
Have fun,
Thanks,
Sandy.
everybody. Thank you to the My Sewing Room Christmas Choir. Yay! That was cool, guys. Really good. Okay, well, I have to have a quick costume change so that, because I'm no longer the angel. Now I need to get into my Movember mustache, my mustachios, and I need to have my magician hat. Yeah, because you know what? They came to me and said, Sandy, we're doing this 12 days of Christmas. And you get to pick out some days. So, of course, the ones that fell on Wednesday, today, it is 8 easy patterns. And I said, oh, my heavens, 8 easy patterns. You know how many patterns we have in the store? Took me a little while to find 8 easy ones. And I had to kind of keep a theme because we're getting ready for Christmas, of course. So, anyways, I thought, you know what? Let's make a little magic happen, right? And I said, I can do this. I could pull a rabbit out of my hat because I'm a great magician, right? So pulled my rabbit out of my hat and said, I can do this. I can do this. All right. So how many magicians does it take to change a light bulb? Well, it depends on what you want it to change into, right? Okay, so last week I was away because I took a little plane ride to visit my dad out on Vancouver Island, who turned 90. And I just want to make a special shout out to him because he is my inspiration. He at 90 has decided that he was going to find YouTube on his computer, go to My Sewing Room, which I subscribed him to, and he's going to find our show and watch it live today. So, hi, Dad. Thanks so much for tuning in. Whenever you get a chance to view me, It's special. Thank you so much. So that leads me to a story. So on our way out to Vancouver Island last week, we were waiting for our flight, and the flight came in, the people came off. We saw all of the pilots and everything going by, and we figured, oh, should be our turn really soon. Then we got a little notice that said, I'm sorry, but there's a light bulb out in the plane and we have to stop and change the light bulb. And we thought, okay, no problem. Half an hour later, they said, could you please go to gate 35? There's a new plane waiting for you. So I wonder how many people it takes to change a light bulb in an airplane. Anyways, so there we are. So I'm glad you're back to view with me today about 8 easy patterns. And I thought, well, I want to make table runners so that you can see how much fun they are. And I'm just going to backtrack and show you something over here. You remember this one? It was on the 8th table runner, and this was from my series of shows called Simple Summer Sewing. And of course we had to put all these blocks and cut it and everything. In the end, it turned out to be not too bad. So if you want to have a table runner pattern that's really quite sweet, it's on the 8th table runner, and this is the Quilt Company, designed by Karen Montgomery. So these were fun patterns. Now let me show you how it turned out. So of course it's still a progress in work in progress, I should say, but here it is. You can see the crazy 8s going on inside. So I have it now all 505'd and put together. Here is my backing, which I thought was beautiful. It goes with this line as well. And I just have to quilt it, bind it, and I am ready for it. Okay, next fall. So, you know, it took a little while, but I managed to get this to the point where I'm almost done. So I'm very happy. So there, really fun pattern, really easy, called On the 8th Table Runner. Of course, it would look smashing in Christmas fabric. All right, let me just put this back out of the way and carry on with some fun patterns for you. Well, I thought I would keep it really simple. I thought I would use what we call the pieced tree table runners. And I picked out 8 of them, 7 of them, I guess. There was a whole bunch more. So if you want to see them all, you have to come in and see them. But these are some fun things. Okay, so table runners. Are you ready? What do you call a bee with a spell on him? Bewitched. All right, good magician joke there. Close up. So the first one I want to show you is called Frame Up. And this one, they turn out to be, you know, just about width of fabric, 14.5 inches by 36. And this one only needs 3 coordinating fabrics. That's all you need. We're kind of like doing the 3-yard quilt, but it's actually a lovely table runner, and you could use a very pretty elegant one with a little frame. It would be really sweet. Of course, it is these ones are all $6.99, so they not only are they really easy to do, they're not very expensive, and they're a lot of fun, and you can whip these out really fast, and they make great Christmas presents. They make great birthday presents. They just decorate your house on any occasion, whether it's Easter, Christmas, fall, Thanksgiving. Here it is. This one's called Frame Up. Now, next one's kind of fun. It is called Hourglass. And it's very distinctive, especially if you use 2 different colors of fabric that are really strong contrast. And it turns out to be 7.5 inches to 41.5 inches. So you can make it wider and longer. All you've got to do is put extra little, they look like bow ties almost. Ooh, just like my bow tie. Extra little bow ties in there. And they grow quite nicely into a full-blown table runner. very cute. And on the back, it does give you what to cut up for, how long you want it to finish. So you can do it anywhere from 41 inches up to 77 inches. So if you've got a really long table, there it is. So that's kind of fun. And there will be 2 dark triangles left over at the end, it says. So you'll have a couple leftover triangles. But hey, really cute. Hourglass. All right. So, of course, another one that they've done is called Butterfly Trail. And this one, again, 2 different fabrics they're using. This one turns out to be about 9 3/4 inches by 42 inches. And it is really sweet. So you get the contrast again, which is a lot of fun for when you're doing Christmas ones, because you might want to do, you know, a pattern with a solid, 2 different coarse contrasting patterns. It could look really cute. Yeah, so that's Butterfly Trail. So what is the name of Doctor Strange's cousin who can't do magic? So this is for all those people out there in the Marvel universe who have been following all of those superheroes, which I have finished. And I don't think Doctor Strange was really cute. That's that Cumberbatch guy. And so what is the name of Doctor Strange's cousin who can't do magic? Dr. Normal. Ha 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 ha. Oh, it's so funny. Aren't I funny? All right, carrying on. Here comes pattern number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here he is. Close up. This one's called Blockade. And you can see it forms little blocks with a center in the middle. And they just alternate colors. So again, 2 fabrics. You get a 12-inch by 42-inch. And this one says it is jelly roll friendly. So all you got to do is find a jelly roll that you like, and you can alternate and make it really colorful. Yeah, they say dark and light. That's all you need, and you just cut the strips. That's really cool. Blockade. All right. So you see where we're going with this, all these lovely table runners. We're going to make your Christmas look so beautiful. So we've gone over quilts that you can do for Christmas and get Barb to help you quilt them. We've been over tree skirts, how to make the tree skirt and get that ready. Now, don't forget that there's the June Taylor quilt as you go tree skirt, if anybody wants to do that do that class with Leah. That's December 1st and 8th. It's really cool, and we did have fun showing that table thing. Sorry, my mustache is coming loose. It's all that jawing, like a flapping of the gums, because, you know, it's just wiggling away there. Anyway, so now what else have we done? Getting ready for Christmas. Now we're doing table runners. We're going to make sure that table looks really good. We've got the tree skirts. We've got quilts made. All right, here comes another one close up. This one is called the Easy Star Table Runner. And this one's very lovely. Now, you could do this in a lot of different colors, because they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different shades, 1, 2, 3 different shades here. You could make it more than that depending on what fabric you're using, but that would look lovely. It's a great scale print or pillow panels, so you could make pillows out of this as well. This ends up being about 12.5 inches by 49 inches. So that would be another Easy Star runner. So not only are these good for your own table, they would be good for presents. Did I mention that? Presents are always... Geez, I'm good on the camera today. That's a little bit of white out there. Speaking of white out, I have a new line of fabric. If you can just look back here, it's white. They're white. And the actual name of the fabric is called Whiteout. So I was anticipating the fact that we may have snow today. So I put out the Whiteout fabric. And this is Whiteout. It's a they've got different ones. This one is mermaid scale. It's $18.99 a meter. So this just came in brand new. So if you need some background fabric, if you want to make something really pop with some bright colors, this whiteout fabric is perfect. And it's wonderful for winter time. Here we are having our whiteout. Well, it hasn't happened yet. I swear to God, it did a few weeks ago, though. That was pretty bad. All right. Are you ready for number, what are we at? 7. Okay, here is another peace tree one. This one is called Rick Rack. And of course, Rick Rack, because you can see the nice little chevron pattern in the middle of it. And you can make this with 3 coordinating fabrics. I'm sure we can find lots of fabrics. It turns out to be about 12.5 inches by 43. And of course, this is fun. It is still a peace tree pattern, and they are just wonderful. And as I say, these aren't the only ones we've got. These are just 6 of the patterns that I've picked out. There's way more. You're only going to find these 6 online, though, if you go looking. All the rest are in the bucket and front. So come and visit us and see some really cute patterns for tree skirts. All right, you guys. Okay, I'm going to have to use my rabbit for this. Knock, knock. Who's there? Spell. Spell who? A-W-H-O. Ha 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 ha. That's a good magical joke. Thank you, rabbit. All right. Now, I saved the best for last. This is also a peace tree pattern. It is called the Big Easy. So you can't find a table runner any easier than this one. It's called the Big Easy. And it's again by Peace Tree Patterns. It requires 3 fabrics. Center panel, little side strips, and zingers, right? So 3 different ones. And of course I picked a different one from the back, but I used the little zinger for the border, but the Big Easy. Now, the Big Easy. Big Easy. So you can follow the instructions that they give you by Peace Tree, or you can invent something. And what I did was a quilt as you go. So I laid out my backing fabric, which was this. Joy. I then 505 sprayed it, put my batting, and then I 505 sprayed the very first strip. So I laid it in the center, 505'd it, and then I did the quilt as you go. So I put the little runner down, seamed it, flipped it over, ironed it, put the next one down, sewed it, flipped it over, ironed it down, and then I just put a really quick little 1/8 inch seam along the outside just to hold it down. So this was quilt as you go. So it's already quilted. By the time you do 1, 2, 3, 4 seams, you've got your table already done. So you can do the Big Easy as a table runner. And of course, the back is all quilted and beautiful. It was really easy. So to me, that is the winner of all the easy placemat table runner patterns. This is good. It was the most fun. Now, the Big Easy in the pattern, you can see that they have angled your corners, and you can. However, I have just got it cut off straight now so I could show you, but I will probably angle it like this, and my binding is in the black, so it will go all the way around black, so it will stand out really, really well. Anyways, that was the easiest of all of the patterns to do. Okay, now let's just say those 8 patterns, and you've got a last minute guest and you think, oh my God, there's a guest coming that you don't have a little gift for. This is easy. There's also one more from the group that gave us all those wonderful simple summer sewing ones. Here is It's called the Last Minute Runner. And it just requires a feature fabric and a backing border fabric. And what you're going to do is you actually make your backing fabric bigger than your front fabric, and then you bring your edge over and finish it so that it's all quilted and everything when you're done. The wonderful thing about this one is, if you remember the placemats we did, these ones are the fold the corner down, bring it over. You have mitered corners. All you got to do is sew the last little bit here, and you've got a mitered corner. So the Last Minute Runner is also by the Quilt Company, by Karen Montgomery. And these are really, really were a lot of fun this summer doing these. So that's a really quick favorite. So I kind of cheated a little, didn't I? Instead of 8, I got 9. So, but that's okay. 9 is wonderful too. So that's our big easy. It is 8 easy patterns on the 8th day of Christmas. Okay, you guys. What do you call a magic dog? A labracadabra, oh my God, let me try that again. A labracadabra Labrador. That was a hard one. I guess that's why I saved it for last. Anyways, so a few magic jokes for you, some really cute table runners, and we're going to decorate for those 12 days of Christmas, 8 easy patterns table runners, most of them by Peachtree or the Quilt Company. All right, announcements. Just wanted to let you know that there are still spots in that table Christmas tree skirt pattern. You can certainly, well, hi Ian and Abracadabra Labrador. Yes, I knew I would get it right one of these days, but thanks Eve for helping me out. When I turned on, it was the light bulb joke. Oh, you're so funny. Okay, anyways, coming up, don't forget the class for the tree skirt, June Taylor's Sew Along, Quilt As You Go. That's coming up on December 1st and 8th. There's still spots for you to come into the store. It's lots of fun, so please think about doing that one to get your tree skirt ready for your tree. Also, 2 Kimberbell events. Well, actually, there's 3. They're in the computer already, so I guess I can talk about them. You all know about the Kimberbell event that's coming up on December 9th, which is the Vintage Flora. That one goes on, there's only 1 spot left. So if you want to do that, great. Because it's going to be retired. It's the last year of being able to see it. All right, so that one. Now, coming up in the spring, we have 2 Kimberbell events. One is called One Sweet Spring, and it is on sale right now for $229.99 or $229, forget the 99. And it's a 1-day event that's going to happen on February 9th. And it's got sweet spring things, kind of Easter, spring ideas or themes that are going on. That one's really cool. Then I was traveling through the computer today and was looking for other classes. They have a Kimberbell class coming up April 28th, which is called A Spoonful of Sunshine. I don't know, but that one just tickled my fancy. I thought that sounds like a Kimberbell event for me. So keep that one in mind. We don't have any pictures or any ideas yet. It hasn't been formally announced, but it is in the computer. So if you want to sign up, it is there. Anyways, I guess that's probably all my notices for today. And I really appreciate you guys chiming in and everything. And I was away for a couple weeks, so I just want to do a few shout outs to everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Facebook, YouTube. Thanks for loving us. Thanks for sharing us. Thanks for subscribing to our YouTube channel. But a special thank you to all of these people. Tina B, Sandy A, who is our world traveler, and I see she's back in country, I think. Hi Sandy. Sandy W, Ann L, Carol D, who I just talked to not long ago. Patty B, thanks for tuning in. Teresa S, Dawn O, Ann S in Northern Ontario, and I hope your weather is staying good. Rose L, Loanne, Carol G, thanks for being here. Robin S for my favorite lady from YouTube over there. Nicola P, Susan C, can't forget my Glenda and Mike, aka Betty and Wilma. Jean and Maui Jim, Betty L, Mary Z, Joan D, and Ruth C. And I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and visiting with me this week. I will be back next week on Wacky Wednesday for some more Christmas fun. I hope you guys have a great week. Hope the snow doesn't get too bad. Enjoy this week. I hear there's cold weather coming. Anyways, thanks guys. I'll see you next week.